Hello students, good evening. Today we are going to discuss syllable and its types, right? Syllable is the very important part of linguistics, and syllable is a fundamental unit of sentence. When we speak a sentence, so that's the fundamental unit of a sentence is called syllable, right? So here I'm going to explain syllable. You can remember syllable this way, that syllable is a very basic unit of a sentence. Means if you cut the sentence, so it can be cut phrase wise, right? Then words, and then when you cut the word, so last or basic unit of a word is made up with the help of syllables. There may be one syllable, two syllable, three syllable. So the this is the uh, meaning of syllable. What is syllable? Syllable is the very basic unit of a sentence. This way you can understand. You can see, you must have seen that the wall, when wall is constructed with the help of blocks or bricks. So bricks, you can compare syllables with the bricks. So we need to have bricks, right? And then bricks cannot be, see, with sometime it cut when according to shape or something. Otherwise brick is a very basic unit of construction. Similarly, syllable is the basic unit of sentence. But linguistically or technically, it is typically defined as a nucleus. Very important, listen carefully. As a nucleus means syllable is a nucleus. This is the definition. With optional surrounding sounds known as the onset and coda. Right? Optional surrounding. It's not necessary to have surroundings, right? But I'm explaining you that's a what is called syllable. See here in this blank slide. Wait a minute. Yeah. Here syllable, right? Wait a minute. Now what is syllable? Syllable. Syllable is made up with the nucleus. This is nucleus, and here consonant, and this is consonant. Why? Okay. So what is this? Is nucleus, nucleus, and these are the consonants, consonants, consonants. Right? Before nucleus, if this consonant is called onset, and this consonant which comes after the nucleus is called coda, and this is called syllable. This is the definition of syllable. So let us see again that what is syllable. I am telling according to this definition, syllable is what? Syllable is linguistically, it is a nucleus, right, with optional surrounding. Both the C's are not necessary. C means consonant, are necessary, not necessary means before nucleus is called onset, and after nucleus this consonant is called coda. This is the definition. Okay. Now think of it like this: every syllable has a heart, which is usually a vowel, and it might have some edges made of consonants, right? So here I can explain you what they are saying, that this is the nucleus, heart of the syllable, and these are the consonants. It may or may not be. Okay. So this is called syllable. Or in other words, we can say that syllable is the heart of the nucleus is the heart of the syllable. Okay. Now here are some key aspects of syllables in linguistics. What are they? Structure of a syllable. A syllable can be broken into the following components. What are the components? Onset, nucleus, and coda. Right? Let us see what are they. These are the different components of syllable. A consonant or consonants that precede the nucleus is called onset. The consonant or the consonant, C consonant or C number of C, that precede the nucleus. Precede means before nucleus. Here that precede the nucleus means this side, right, is called onset. All these consonants are called onset. Okay. Now for example, in the word cat, the onset is K. Why K? I am telling you. The onset is in a street, the onset is true. An onset is optional. Some syllables start directly with a vowel at. 3 examples they have given. I am explaining you all 3 examples here. See, that is onset they are talking about. Onset, right? What they say, that they have given example of I forgot. Wait a minute. They have given example of cat, right? Cat. Yes, cat and street, right, and at. Okay, cat, street, and at. So that is cat onset. Okay, onset is consonant before the nucleus, this side, है ना? So that's a cat. Phonetic transcription of cat is cat, street, and at. Street is tree, treat. This is phonetic transcription is street, and at, right? Here if we see the consonant K, that is onset. Okay, here 3 consonants, right, but is true, that's a is true, so that is onset. And here the here no consonant but vowel, a is a vowel, so that is why here you have noticed that this a and this a, this is actually a, hai na? So that's the vowel. A is a vowel. Then I is a vowel. So vowel is what? Vowel is nucleus. So that is nucleus, that is nucleus, and that is nucleus. Right? So before nucleus, what? Before nucleus, what consonant comes? K, STR. Here no consonant, right? So this is called onset. I think you must have got it. Okay, so this is called onset. Okay, now Yes. So this is onset. Okay. Now next is nucleus, the core of syllable. The core of syllable, typically a vowel sound. Typically a vowel sound is called nucleus. This is the essential part of a syllable. Please take care. This is the core of syllable, essential part of syllable. Example, cat, we had already discussed. The nucleus is a, right? And syllable consonants like the N in button can function as the nucleus. That is actually different thing. They have mixed it. Anyway, I'm telling you. What they are saying that cat, in cat we had already discussed, that is a is a nucleus or vowel. Now sometime there is no vowel but which acts as vowel. How? I'm telling you. Button, like N in button, can function as nucleus. See here, N in button, right? N in button. So N, wait a minute, sorry. N button, button. If we do phonetic transcription, button, button, right? Now, sorry, no, button, button, okay, button, button. So here what they are saying that there is no vowel, right? But still this word acts as a vowel, and that's why they are saying that this is called nucleus. This N button, है ना? So that's a in button we have seen that in button what did we see that? Wait a minute. Okay. So now in button we have seen that N works, though N is consonant, but then N is syllable. That is important. You have to remember sometime, though N is vowel, but I told you that. Sorry. Button. Okay. Actually, this E is very little. This N. So that's a ton. So here nucleus is N. Why? Because this is consonant and this vowel is not syllable exactly. This vowel is syllable. Sorry, this vowel is syllable, but this N is also works as vowel. I tell you later on. Okay. Now, last part of syllable is coda. The consonant or consonants that follow the nucleus is called coda. Means here nucleus, this consonant, number of consonants. This is called onset, right? And this side, that's the left hand side of nucleus, and right hand side of nucleus, number of consonant maybe is called coda. This is called coda. Okay. Now the consonant or consonants that follow the nucleus is called coda. For example, cat, right? In cat, T is coda. In text, coda is text, right? So that's a coda is text. So that's a coda. KSTS, text, right? And then coda is also optional, right? So coda is also optional. Okay, then okay, so then coda is also okay. So now again I'm giving you example. We have seen that uh, that this is nucleus. Nucleus is vowel, है ना? Vowel is called nucleus. Here consonant 1 2 maybe 3, है ना? This consonant is onset. This is called coda. They are giving example of cat. Phonetic transcription of cat is this one. This is cat. Here this is consonant. This is consonant. This consonant is called onset, and this is coda. Another example they have given, this is coda. Another example they have given text, right? So phonetic transcription of text is text. So here this is vowel, right? And vowel is what? This is nucleus, and these syllables are called onset. Okay, so that is there. Okay, now same they are giving the example. Okay, now the coda is also optional. Some syllables and in a vowel, for example go, right? So go, no, so that's a go. When we say go, then we have to there is no consonant in case of go, right? So that is there without, right, in go. So that is go. Okay, go. So that's a this way go. This is phonetic transcription of go, and this is vowel or nucleus. Here no coda is there in this case. Now rhythm is also part of rhyme. The nucleus and coda together form the rhyme. Important. Nucleus and coda together form a rhyme. Nucleus plus coda, right? Nucleus is vowel plus coda. These nucleus and coda make a rhyme, right? Rhyme. In cat, the rhyme is at. Of course, cat is written this way. Cat. In cat, what is rhyme is these two, because nucleus and coda makes coda. Nucleus and rhyme makes a nucleus and coda makes a rhyme. Okay, we represent syllable structure abstractly using C for consonant and V for vowel. we are using actually, right? So here common syllable structure include. So how syllable is expressed? Syllable is expressed through nucleus, onset and coda. Nucleus is vowel and these are the CC is consonant. So this is common expression of syllable. C, different words, different structure. V, example, V is what? V is AI, है ना? Right? Then CV, suppose CV, so that's a I. Okay, they have given example I. If you write I, this is the phonetic transcription. This is the phonetic transcription because phonetic transcription cannot be written in cursive writing. Okay, this is I. I means I and I both. For both the words, this is phonetic transcription, right? Then a book, right? So that's that is so that is vowel. Now CV, go. CV, go, right? Phonetic transcription is go. So here we have seen that this is a consonant and this is vowel, right? This is CV example of V. Similarly he, same example. Now VC. VC is at and in. At. So this is at. In case of at, this is nucleus and this is coda, right? In case in, this is in, this is nucleus and this is coda. So this structure is known as VC. VC structure. VC, why? Vowel at, nucleus है ना? So this is vowel and this is consonant. This is vowel and this is consonant. Okay. Now next is cat, dog. Why CVC? Cat. Cat and dog. Dog. This is phonetic transcription. Then we analyze. So this is K and T. So that is consonant, consonant. D and G, consonant, consonant. And vowel is, that's a vowel. And this is O is vowel. And that's why CVC. This structure is CVC. This way. Okay. Now next. CCV. CCV is blue. Try. So when we write try. So phonetic transcription of try is try. Right. So try. Here tra and I. Right. So that's a C. Okay. C and I. I is diphthong. V. C, C, V. Okay. Then blue. Now blue. So that is blue. Okay. So now consonant is, that is blue. Okay. So blue, this is consonant, consonant, vowel. This structure. Okay. Now similarly you can see number of examples. Okay. Now so I think you must have got it. Last example I can explain is strength, right? So that is strength, is strength, strength, strength. Strengths. Okay. Strengths. 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 Okay. Now, C, C, then V, then strengths. Strengths. Okay. Strengths. Strengths. So, okay. Here sound, okay, you can learn one more thing here. This sound is not th and s, not separated. This is strengths. So strengths. This wala strengths, right? And that is why here just two syllable, one syllable, and this is second syllable. ऐसा two syllable. है ना? I explain you later on. Okay. Now types of syllable. Very important. Type. How many types of syllables are there? So that is open syllable, closed syllable, right? And first, open syllable. Open syllable, a syllable that ends with the vowel. Important. A syllable that ends with the vowel is called open syllable. No, so, he. Because it ends with the vowel, and that's why the word which ends with the vowel or vowel sound is called open syllable. Because we don't consider spelling, we just here we are talking about sound. So then when a word ends with vowel sound is called open syllable. Okay, so that is baby, right? These are the examples you should keep in mind. Examples are very important. We should always give number of examples. Okay, now the vowel is an open syllable, often has a long sound, right? In languages where vowel length is distinctive, long sound, I am telling you how often has a long sound, right? Vowel is an open syllable, often has a long sound. Go, no, he, right? Baby, this way. So that is last vowel sound is distinctive and long sound. Okay, now closed syllable, a syllable that ends in one or more consonant sounds. One or more consonant sound. Example, cat, dog, help. The second syllable of napkin, these are the closed syllable. Why? Because this way you can remember, a syllable that ends with the consonant is called closed syllable, right? Or again I'm reminding you, don't think for just for spelling but sound. So the word which ends with the consonant sound is called closed syllable. Here examples, cat, dog, help, napkin, right? The vowel is closed syllable, often has a short sound in languages where vowel length is distinctive. The vowel in a closed syllable often has a short sound. For example, here, cat. So it's not cat, it's not dog, it's cat. So here, when I'm repeating, when a word which ends with vowel, so that length of vowel in case of go, he, right, try, that's a vowel sound is little bit lengthy. But in closed syllable, vowel comes in between, and that's why the length of vowel sound becomes lesser, right? So here they are talking the same. The vowel in closed syllable, right, often has a short sound. Length is short. However, that is distinctive but short sound. Okay. Now, there are also other classifications based on vowel sound and surrounding consonants as vowel team syllable. Vowel team syllable, syllables with two or more vowels that work together to create one sound. What they are saying? Syllables with two or more vowels. Right? Two or more vowels that work together to create one sound. Right? For example, boat. Right? Train. So here boat, O, not boat, not train. No, that's a O and A, O and A, and in train A and I. These are in both the cases, these sounds are, that's a one sound. So syllable with two or more vowels that work together to create one sound. So that's a, they work together and create boat. Right? So here O and 8 is sound is O only, boat. Right? And train, train. So train, train. So that's a, not train, not, sorry. That is not train, not this way, train. So that important is vowel consonant, sorry. That's a vowel team syllable, vowel team syllables. One syllable, one more classification, that is different classification. Vowel team means more than two vowels are there, but then they create one sound. Na? Though two vowels are there, but they create one sound, is called vowel team syllable. Okay. Next variety is vowel consonant E. Vowel consonant E syllable means at last E word will end with E. Syllables with a long vowel sound, right? Syllables with a long vowel sound. Please take a note. Followed by a consonant and then a silent E. Important, very important. Silent E. We can't say in these spellings that a next variety vowel consonant E syllable. In these type of syllable, that's a syllable with a long vowel sound, right? Bike, gate, home, followed by a consonant and then a silent E. Very important. Bike, no bike, no gate, no home. Bike, E silent, gate, E silent, home, E silent. Okay. Now, next varieties are controlled syllable. Means syllable which is controlled by R. Syllable where the vowel sound is influenced by the presence of the letter R. Means vowel sound influenced by the letter R. Car, her. So R is dominating. R sound is dominating. Bird. Right? So that's a I is somewhat, I is suppressed by R sound. In case of bird. In case of her, R, because of her, I, I is dominated by R sound. So these syllables are called R controlled syllables. Okay. Now next variety is consonant LE syllable. Means here word ends with LE. Typically found at the end of the words, these syllable consists of a consonant followed by L and a silent E. Means E is silent. E is there, but that is no sound. Table, little, candle, right? These syllables are called consonant LE syllables. This is different variety. So here we have seen that's a vowel consonant, R control syllable and consonant LE syllable. These are the different type of variety we have, and then team syllable, vowel team syllable. So here we have seen 4 types of classification: vowel team syllable, vowel consonant E, and then R controlled and consonant LE syllables, right? So that is there. Now syllables play a crucial role in various aspects of linguistics: phonology, prosody, morphology, language acquisition, reading and literacy, and poetics, right? Phonology, how syllable? They are fundamental to understanding the sound patterns of a language, including phonotactics, the rules governing how sounds can be combined. So phonology, actually this is the phonology, how sounds can be combined. So they are fundamental to syllables are fundamental to understanding the sound patterns of a language, including phonotactics. The rules govern phonotactics is the rules governing how sounds can be combined. For example, I would like to give you example of escalators, gynecologists. So that's a previous generation. My mother, if I take example, so this my mother is not able to speak escalators and gynecologists because her tongue is not polished. She does not have idea that how these sounds can be combined. So that sometime a child is taken to a speech therapist, so he gives some tips, and he says that you can have practice, like for example, uh, if a baby is not able to speak footwear, so that's a footwear. So that's a another example, footwear. Another example, if I say that mm, mm, escalators, right? So laters, right? This way. When we teach comparers, like when we train students for anchoring, for comparing, so we maximum time we and then student felicitation and facilitate, right? That's a very much common word, facilitation, felicitation and facilitate. So that's a L and C position is oftenly they get confused. So we say that just cut the syllable word facilitate, right? Facilitate, felicitation, right? This way. So that is the that is very good thing to remember the word, right? And then if I say that attestation, right? So that's a in the beginning it is quite possible that I am not able to speak once I listen the word. So then attestation, accreditation. So this way we chop up the word and then according to syllable, and then we are able to speak. Okay. So this is called phonotactics. Phonotactics means the rules governing how sounds can be combined. Two words like accreditation, right? If I say that attestation, this way. So this is phonology, and here syllable is very useful. And for prosody, syllables are the basic units of rhythm, stress and intonation in speech, right? Sometime we have to highlight, sometime we have to speak in low voice, right? So then number of Hindi poetry I would like to give you. Amitabh Bachchan's that's a Pink movies कविता, that's a तू खुद की खोज में निकल तू किस लिए हताश है. So this is the how to speak, right? So that's ultimately that's the practice of syllable. Which word, and in the word which syllable is to be highlighted, right? Many examples you can say that, right? Patriotic songs you can listen. So then not sometime, like syllables, that is actually the soul of songs are syllable, that is based on syllable. So this is called rhythm, stress and intonation in speech, where syllable plays a vital role in all these, right? In speech, when you speak something, then rhythm, stress and intonation plays a very important role, and this is all set by syllables. The arrangements of stressed and unstressed syllables creates the rhythmic pattern of language, right? Twinkle twinkle little star, so that's a rhythmic pattern. How I wonder what you are. So that is if you do practice of this, then you will be able to understand. That's a prosody, that is very very important part of uh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So that poetry you must have remember since long time, your childhood, right? So that is, you just do practice of this poem, and then you will be able to understand this, because which is very common poem. So twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. So you must have noticed star and R, high and sky, right? So this is stress syllables, means where to give stress and where some syllables are unstressed. Twinkle, cull is stress, tree is unstressed, this way. So here I am not going to speak much, but yes, this is the best example. Now so in prosody syllable plays again very important role. Now morphology, words, of course, words, morphology, syllable structure can influence how morphemes, meaningful units of language, can combine and pronounce. Suppose if I am pronouncing that's a if I am telling rendezvous, rendezvous, spelling of rendezvous is spelling is very different. This is rendezvous, but phonetic transcription is rendezvous, right? So that if I mispronounce, definitely it will create problem. Another example, if I say receipt, P है ना, so that is receipt. P is silent here, no sound of P, right? So that's a P is silent. And if I am speaking receipt, you can understand. So here syllable is very important, right? We should know. So in morphology, of course, syllable is very important. Then language acquisition, children often learn to segment speech into syllable before they can identify individual phonemes, right? Phonemes, you know, like the smallest meaningful sound, right? So when they say that L, I used to give example in the class. This is best example what I found. That's a how students, how a child remember phonemes. These all are the phonemes. So that's a, this is just direction and bubbles, right? So that he remembers, he tells his mind all these graphemes to be pronounced as this will be pronounced as P, then Q, then B, then D, right? So that is segment speech. Learn to segment speech into syllables before they can identify individual phonemes. So when they identify, so then in syllable they do practice of phoneme, right? So here also syllable plays a very important role. Then lead reading and literacy. Understanding syllable structure is helpful in decoding words, right, and improving reading in fluency, reading fluency. So that if you have hold, if you have command over syllables, right, you know that how to pronounce, and what the where we should speak number of n number of words where uh, word is different and sound is different. For example, this is kernel, right? No r is not used, but then that's a sound, that's a sound is kernel, right? That's a uh, lieutenant, है ना? So that's again lieutenant, no sound of f, but then that, so when you are reading, you need to have good practice of syllable so that you can maintain fluency and flawless reading you can have. So that is there. Then poetics, syllables are the basic unit of meter in poetry, right? I gave you example, तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है. Another poetry is very famous, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. So then when they recite, so that's the josh is because of recitation, because of syllables, because of practice, right? So this is there. जैसा एक पोएम मुझे याद आ रही है कि उसकी है विकास बंसल की पोएम है कि तुम मुझको कितना रोकोगे ना, तो मैं उस माटी का वृक्ष नहीं जिसको नदियों ने सींचा है, बंजर भूमि में पलकर भी जीवन से मृत्यु खींचा है. मुझे इतना अभी याद नहीं आ रहा. तो मैं पत्थर पर लिखी इबारत हूँ, तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे. तो ये जो फोकस है, ये जो वर्ड्स में हम एम्फेसिस कर करके बोलते हैं, तो वी नीड टू हैव idea about syllables, then only we'll be able to speak, able to pronounce properly. So then poetry is effective. And when you write poetry, so then only you have to maintain rhythmic pattern and all. When you read, then which is very important for reading. And here syllable is a spoken part actually, right? So in essence, the syllable is a key. In spoken, the syllable is a, yeah, so that is, syllable is a key organizational unit in the sound system. So that is key organizational unit in a sound system of a language, influencing how we pronounce words. Very important, how we pronounce words, how we perceive speech, how we understand speech, and even structure our language, and how we make good sentences, right? So that is structure. So, and for everything, syllable is very important, right? So thank you so much. I think you must have got idea about syllable. For any question, I'm always ready to give you reply. So I would be very happy if you ask any question. Thank you so much. God bless you.